Hi everyone, it's Gelsina. Welcome to my channel. I'm really excited to do yoga with you today. Today we'll be doing a 25-minute strengthening and toning class. So grab a mat and let's begin. Let's find ourselves in the middle of the mat in a comfortable cross-legged position. You can have your arms and hands just relax on the tops of your legs. Have your eyes closed, spine tall. And just take a moment here to breathe naturally in and out through the nose. From here, you can keep the eyes closed or open. Just drop your head down, chin towards the chest. Keep your spine long. Breathe into the back of the neck. And then slowly let the head fall. Right ear comes to right shoulder. And then from here, maybe just looking up, or you can let the head fall back. Breathing into the throat. And then left ear comes to left shoulder. Coming back to center, bring the chin down, and then reaching the arms up, take your gaze up and breathe here. Take the palms together, feel your spine and your arms elongate. And then we'll take the arms at shoulder height, palms facing down. Let's flip the palms up and then flip the palms back down. So we'll do this several times, making sure not to drop the shoulders. Just breathing here, noticing where you feel the movements in the arms and the hands. And then coming back to just a straight line, let's do some small circles backwards with our arms. So about an orange size or a small ball, just going back as you breathe, making small circles. And then we'll switch the direction, so bring the circles forward. Let's come back to a straight line. Reach your right arm out to the right side, drop the fingertips, and reach the left arm up and over, making sure to keep your sit bones on the ground. Come back to center, and we'll just go directly to the other side. Breathing. Come back to center, and then from here, reach your left leg out, and we'll reach out with our left arm, placing it onto either the inside or onto the leg. So our left leg is at an angle here, and we're reaching our right arm up and over. This should feel really good on the right side. Let's come back up to center, reach the arms up at shoulder height, and just switch the legs. So the right leg now comes out at an angle, bringing the left arm inside the leg or on top of the leg. Reach the left arm up and over. Breathe. Slowly come back up. And then we'll take both of our legs out at an angle. So probably your hips and your legs are a little tight since we just started class. So take it slow, but from here we're just going to point the toes and then flex the toes. Point and flex. Just loosening up the feet, the ankles, keeping your spine tall. And then from here you could continue to just stay with a straight spine, or you could walk the fingertips, the arms out, and just see what that feels like in the hips. Keeping your heels on the ground, the backs of your legs on the ground if you can. Just slowly breathe into this pose. Let's slowly come back up if you were down. And let's bring our legs together. Coming now to our hands and our knees. We'll do some hip circles here. So just rolling the hips in circles. I'm going towards the right. And you can really exaggerate this pose. whatever feels good if you want to pause in certain places. And when you come back to center the next time, just switch the direction of your circles. Really feeling the body loosen and warm up. And then let's come back to hands and knees in a neutral position. And from here, we will lower onto our forearms. So we're still warming up the body here. So pressing into the palms and the forearms, we're just tucking the toes and lifting the knees up and down. So as you inhale, lift, exhale, down. And it's just a slight amount. We're not straightening the legs or anything. Notice where you're feeling this in the body and breathe into those places. Let's do one more, lifting the knees up and then relax down, relax the tops of the feet onto the mat. And from here, we'll stretch our arms forward. So we're not moving our upper body or our lower body. We're just stretching the arms forward, bringing the forehead down, and stretching the shoulders here, the arms, the back. Let's make our way back up to our hands and knees in a comfortable position. So from here, let's press into our palms. And this is a unique pose. We are dropping the chest and then lifting the chest and the back, dropping and lifting. So the shoulders sort of remain neutral and loose, and we're just lifting the chest and lowering, lifting and lowering. Very subtle movement here. And then relax back to neutral, press into the palms, tuck the toes, and press back to downward dog. Take a moment here to really feel this stretch. Maybe you'd like to lift yourself up onto your toes and then push the heels down just to awaken the feet a bit. Relax your head, the neck. And then taking your time, walk your hands towards your feet, the back of the mat, and just bending the legs, let the upper body be heavy, and then we'll walk the hands back to our downward dog. And we'll do this again, just adding on. So walking the hands back towards the feet, bend the legs, take a hold of the elbows maybe, swaying from side to side. And then walk the hands back out in front of you into a plank position. So the hips are in line with the body. Feel strong and balanced in the hands. And then as you inhale, shift forward on the toes and exhale, push back. So we'll do this about 10 times. Inhale, exhale. Really feeling the arms warm up and the abdomen here. Keep going, you're almost there. And then let's relax the knees down. Take a moment and push back to child's pose. Just have the arms forward in front of you. Bring the forehead down. Breathe. Let's slowly come back up to hands and knees. And we'll tuck our toes and finding downward dog again. From here, let's lift our right leg up towards the ceiling. And then on an inhale, bring the knee in towards the chest. Shift forward. Exhale, push out. Inhale, bring the knee in. Exhale, push out. This time when you bring the knee in, let's hover the knee and then bring the foot towards the left side. Shift forward to the inside of the left foot is on the ground and then reach the left arm up. You can also reach the left arm overhead. This should feel really good. And then lower the left hand down, Let's shift our body forward and step back to downward dog. And we'll go with the other side. Reach the left leg up, bring it in towards the chest. Exhale, reach out, inhale in. And then this time when the knee comes in, we'll bring it across the body, bringing the left foot to the ground, shifting onto the inside of the right foot, reaching the right arm up and over. Breathing and reaching. Lower the right hand down. Let's step our left foot back to downward dog, and we'll walk our hands back towards our feet, folding over the legs. Bending the legs here, let's roll up slowly to standing. Bring the shoulders back a few times. Now we'll prepare for a short but strong standing series. So starting with the right foot, let's step the right foot in front of us into a lunge. Find your balance here. Reach the arms up alongside the ears, and you should be on the ball of your back leg. Feel balanced here and feel strong with each breath. Let's bring the arms and hands down to frame the right leg and foot, and then straighten the right leg. Bring the toes up towards the sky. Just notice how that feels. I like to be on my fingertips here. And then we'll bend back into the leg, reach the arms up, back to our high lunge. And then opening into warrior two. So shifting the hips forward, bend into the right leg. Imagine that with each breath, you're becoming stronger in the body. Let's come into triangle pose now. So we're just straightening our right leg, and I like to walk my left foot in a little bit towards the body, reaching the right arm out as far as it goes, and then letting it fall on the leg or foot. Reach the left arm up and over. Breathe. Let's circle the left hand down to the ground now, and we'll step our right leg back and up to a three-legged dog. From here, you can stay here or open the hip just by bending the leg, reaching the left foot back a bit. Or you could come into wild thing where you bring your right foot behind you, reaching the right arm open, opening the chest and breathing here. Let's slowly come back to downward dog, breathing. And then shift forward to plank position, lower down, and we'll do 3 cobra poses. So as you inhale, lift the chest, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, elbows are back, exhale, lower. One more, inhale, exhale. And then we'll push into the palms, push back to downward dog, and take a breath here. Walk your hands towards your feet, bend the legs. Let's slowly roll all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders back. And then step forward with the left leg now into your lunge position. Reach the arms up. Feel strong here. Feel balanced. Breathe. And then from here, we're going to open up to warrior two. We'll come back to our forward fold in a moment. Bend the left leg, reach the arms, and breathe. With each breath, you are becoming stronger mentally and physically. Let's straighten the left leg now. You can bring your right foot in a little bit towards the body. Reach out with your left leg and bring it to the foot or leg. Reach the right arm up and over. Breathe. Now we'll circle our hand down so both of the hands are framing the left foot. And just like we did the other side, we are straightening the left leg, bringing the left toes up towards the ceiling and breathing. Bring the palms down and let's bring the left leg up and back to our three-legged dog. And just like the other side, you can bend the leg, open the hip, or come into your wild thing. You're bringing the left foot back and reaching the left arm open, breathing in the chest. Let's circle back, coming into plank pose here, and then lower all the way down. Relax the tops of the feet down, and we'll bring our arms behind us. As you inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms behind you. Continue to breathe here. And then slowly lower everything down. Next, we will incorporate the legs. So when you're ready, inhale, lift everything up, the arms, the legs, reaching up and back and breathing naturally here. With each breath, you're becoming stronger mentally and physically. Slowly lower everything back down. Press your palms into the mat, and then we'll lift up and back to our child's pose. Let's come back to our hands and our knees, and then we'll find ourselves in plank position again. So from here, lower onto your forearms. Make sure your hips are in line with the body. I like to interlace my fingers here, and then inhale, shift forward, exhale, push back. So basically you're bringing your chin in front of your hands and then pushing back, keeping your hips low. Breathing, I know this is a difficult one, but you're creating strength in the body. Just a couple more. Now we're just going to stay in our forearm plank and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. I know that was a tough one. Now let's bring one forearm on top of the other and rest your forehead on top of your arm. Find your breathing. Let's prepare for our next exercise. So reach the arms in front of you, palms facing down. Reaching the arms up, reach the legs up, continue to breathe. On your exhales, reach the elbows back, bring the legs apart. Inhale, reach forward, bring the legs together. So this is a double exercise for arms and legs. Reaching, inhaling, exhaling, pulling the arms back, widening the legs. We'll do 10 of these total, so just keep going and breathing. Relax, and then we'll push back to child's pose. From here, let's come on to hands and knees, and we just have a few more exercises left of class today. Let's finish strong. We're just coming into a few cat-cows here just to loosen the spine before we do a back bend series. So as you inhale, lower the belly button, look up, exhale, curve the spine. And then let's come back to a neutral position. From here, bring your right leg up in line with the body, and then reach your left arm out in front of you. You're always welcome just to stay in this position, or you can bend your right leg, reach back with your left arm, Take a hold of the foot. Breathe. So we're going to bring a little bit of movement into this pose. As you inhale, reach the arm and the leg. Exhale, let's bring them together. Really elongating and then strengthening here. Let's do one more. And then just lowering back down to hands and knees. I like to curve the spine just to release some tension there. And we'll go straight to the other side. So reach the left leg back, right arm forward, and then we will join our foot and hand together behind us. Breathing here. And then on your inhale, reach forward. Exhale, join the hand and foot. We're doing 5 total. And then on the last one, lower the hand, the knee down. And again, you could curve the spine like a cat if that feels good for you. Taking your time, doing a few cat-cows. Now let's come to sit on the heels of the feet and have the toes tucked. So the toes are active. Have the spine tall. Relax the arms alongside the body or on the legs and just breathe into the feet here. You can stay in this position, just breathing naturally, or you could reach the arms overhead, interlacing the fingers, or I like to just make circles with the hands in opposite directions to loosen the wrists. Bring the arms down alongside the body, and then with awareness, release the toes. And let's turn and lie on our spines. So very slowly, make your way down. Bring your arms alongside your body. Slowly straighten the legs out. And we're just here for a moment. Taking note what it feels like to have the spine on the ground. Reach the arms overhead, and we'll come into just a short series for our abs. So from here, reach your left leg up at 90 degrees, keeping your lower back on the ground, and bring your arms to meet the leg, and then come back down. Inhale, switch the legs. So inhale, come up, exhale, bring the spine down, the legs down, the arms down. Continuing, breathing. This is our last energetic exercise of class today, so really give it your all. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down, reach the arms overhead, and then bring them alongside the body with the palms facing up. From here, we'll just release the spine a little bit and the lower back. Bend the legs, bring the knees at hip distance. Press into the palms, press into the feet, and lift the hips. Bring your chin towards your chest and breathe here. Feel free to stay here, or you could always interlace your fingers underneath you and reach the hips higher. Or if you're feeling it, you could come into full wheel pose by bringing the palms alongside the ears and pushing up. Wherever you are, just breathe. Let's slowly come down in whatever position you chose to be in, lowering the spine, relaxing the arms, straightening the legs out. Bring your left knee into your chest and we'll just come into a lying twist here. So taking the knee with your right hand towards the right side, Reach your left arm out and look towards your left. Breathe. Bring the knee back to center and let's switch legs. Right knee comes in and then bring it across the body to the left side. Take your gaze to the right side. Let's bring now both knees into our chest. Wrap the arms around the legs. Bring your forehead to the knees. Squeeze everything in and then release everything out. Straighten the arms alongside the body, the palms facing up. Relax the feet and close the eyes. Take a moment here to really ground down, to release any tension in the body, and take a moment to be grateful for showing up today and trying new things. Let's slowly bring some movement to the body, the toes, the fingers. Reach the arms overhead if you'd like. Maybe rolling to one side of your body, using your arm as a pillow. And just taking your time coming up to a seated position like we began class. Make sure your spine is tall. Relax the arms and the hands on the knees. Take a moment here to just feel your breathing. We'll reach our arms overhead, joining the palms together and then bringing the palms in front of our heart. We'll end our class here today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope this felt good in your body. Feel free to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.